This afternoon we finally left Port Lincoln after 5 weeks, and when we initially planned 2 weeks. This is our first night back on the road.
Just found this epic camp spot at Streaky Bay. Check it out.
This morning we woke up to a beautiful sunrise and a freezing morning. Apparently it is, what was it, Rachel?
It's 3 degrees, feels like -2.
Yeah, so it's cold. I've got 2 jackets on. Rachel's got a dress on. I don't know what's wrong with her.
I wore a skirt and a shirt all through high school, even in the middle of winter.
She's mad.
On the road now from Streaky Bay. We actually stopped in at a famous surf break for a couple of nights called Cactus, and that was absolutely amazing. We didn't really film that much because we were just enjoying getting some waves and having some quiet time. And now we are on the road. We are about to head across the Nullarbor Plain, and we'll probably have to stay somewhere again tonight, just on the side of the road, and then start again tomorrow. It is really hot at the moment, considering that it's winter. We've got the sun streaming in the front of the van because we're driving west, and it is 23 degrees Celsius, which is pretty good for the middle of winter. There's a hot wind blowing outside, or warm wind, and I can only imagine what this is like in summer. If it was a day like this in summer, it would probably be 48 degrees Celsius, and we'd be struggling in our van without air conditioning. So I think winter was a good call. This is it. This is the Nullarbor Plain. This road through the Nullarbor Plain actually follows the Great Australian Bight, so every now and then we catch glimpses of the ocean, and it's an amazing cliff line that just drops straight off, and there's a few various lookout points along the way. It's actually quite stunning. I've never seen anything like it. We've been driving for quite a few hours now, and we're in Western Australia. We crossed the border a little while back. There wasn't a sign to tell us that we'd crossed into the border, but we did have to go through quarantine and get rid of our lettuce. So now we're in Western Australia, and we've just come from what felt like winter, which was winter in Port Lincoln, and we've driven in a day that has reached 27 degrees Celsius. It feels like we've driven into the summertime, and the air is warm and it's sticky, and there's a warm northerly breeze blowing, and there's storm clouds forming in the distance. I'm just absolutely loving and reveling being here, and I'm really excited for our camp tonight. I don't know where we're going. We won't be at the coast until tomorrow, and tomorrow's weather is meant to be really, really cold and raining and not particularly nice, so we'll make the most of what we've got today. I'm hoping to have an outdoor shower when we get to our campsite tonight. We were lucky enough to find a couple of sheds with rainwater tanks in the middle of nowhere, so we were able to fill up our water. If we want to drink from that water, we need to boil it first apparently, so we'll do that. But at least I get to have a shower. It's pretty exciting.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep. I'm 1,000 miles from happiness, 1,000 miles from you.
Here we go around the corner. Oh, it's another bend coming up.
I'm gonna wear myself out.
Wear yourself out?
Yeah.
Turning?
No corners for ages, then 2 corners in a row.
You can see how that would be tricky.
Every mile on my map leads to you. It leads to you. Every mile on my path leads to you. It leads to you. I'm not around, but I'm not gone.
We're expected to arrive in Esperance today, and we should be there by about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I've got a couple of orders that I need to send at the post office, so we'll do that when we get into town. thinking about maybe staying at a caravan park, but we don't know. We'll see how we go when we get there.
We just arrived in Esperance and we were greeted with pouring rain and big black clouds. I think it's about 9 degrees according to our car. So Rachel's going to package up her orders and then we'll drop them at the post office, and then I think we're going to go and find a caravan park, which is something we haven't done for a long time. This van's never been to a caravan park and I don't think I've been to one for 4 or 5 years. So we're going to go and do that and then work out what we're going to do from there. That's it for our Nullarbor and Great Australian Bight adventure. Next week we'll be exploring Esperance and the awesome coastline around here. So we'll catch you then. Ready to go to the post office?
No, I'll wait for the hail to go.